Nomme Kalju FC versus FC Kuressaare. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Otherwise, let's get into this one. Play. And this was from a defensive set piece. Let me not even lie to myself. Uh, he, let's just get into this. All right. All seems to be well here. He's out wide. It's okay because by the time the ball arrives, he'll probably cover it. And he's also, his back is towards them. So everything's cool. Up until everything no longer becomes cool. His run is coming with a run, unchecked, unmarked. And two players have been taken out by that one pass. And wonder why two players have been taken out? It's going too far again. Somewhere here. I don't see why. Okay, I understand he's coming towards that. But I think his teammate had it for the most bit. I don't know if he stayed where he was and allowed this other guy to come through. Maybe he could have been the one to, maybe he would have forced it somewhere else. All right. So at this point, we're still okay. We have three players out there. So for the sake of argument, in this particular situation, it's a 3 versus 3. All right. He has the ball. Where is he going to take the ball? Takes a big step. He's still moving back. No pressure whatsoever. He plays the pass. He's out wide. Once again, no problem. There's enough time for him to go to that particular area to deal with that ball. Let's press play. He is not running quick enough for my liking. I understand he's far away, but I would have wanted him to be somewhere here, not here. So that once the ball is bouncing, it forces him to make a decision. So what he's done is give him extra time to do whatever he wants to do. Brings it down. Already he's facing the wrong side. His head is facing this way. Shoulders that way. And the only possible place he could go is forwards. He can't really, move back or any of that stuff. So, just like that, he can only move forward for his shoulders are facing this way. So if he wants to go and get the ball, he has to turn his body. And by that time, cross, is that a cross? Oh, he lays it off to his teammate. It's not a goal. I think I made a mistake with this one anyway. It is the right match. I think I just made a slight mistake with where I marked the goals. Yeah, I think it was. Let me just try and skip it forward. It's not here, not here. Yeah, I think this is where I marked it. Boom. At first, also the fireworks took me out. I'm not going to lie, the fireworks took me out. Goes wide. I don't know. He's not marking properly unless he's Gattuso. You know what he did versus Ronaldo. Nah. It's very easy to deceive him, and unfortunately, his teammate has not come to cover. There's this big gap here. His teammate could go. Sorry, that his teammate should be behind him. If you're going to, sometimes you have to let. It's like baiting. You know what I mean? You let him move forward so that, if possible, if he gets past him, he's done his part. He's forced him wide so that you can come in and help him deal with that particular player that's been giving him problems. And funny enough, he could have pushed forward and he could have covered where he was standing. But none of that happens. None of them engage because he's not marking anyone. He really isn't. And at first I thought, how did this ball go in? But later, and also the fireworks, completely unexpected. I was like, what? And I actually thought it went in directly, but it did not go in directly. It's actually his teammate that gets a touch. Yeah, he even lifts his hand up. Here, no backup whatsoever. Simple switch of the hips. Cuts across. The defender should do better. He's right next to him. He's holding him. He should be more aware of that. He really should, in my personal opinion. Let's head on to the next one. Set piece routine. Have we noticed anything before we start? There you go. There's no one on the D. And to be honest, I've given this guy way too much space. And then he should be reading the danger. He's seen the only possible option, except for them to cross, would be to pass to him. So I wouldn't mind if he went out just to be here to deal with a possible ball that would come to him, because that's most likely where they'll go. He plays it there, And then these two players, how can I say, scam themselves? Because both of them go for the ball. And then they've left this guy here. What should have happened? He should have gone towards that, and he should have probably been here. So that it's a 2v2. Or if he wanted, he could have actually stayed back. But I would have wanted him to be here. So that they force him to make an option. So that they can capitalize on it. There's a difference between forcing someone and then with the intention to capitalize on it. If they forced him out wide, and both of them are marking where they're supposed to, they could have actually done a better job. Really could have. So, one player beats two. How many times do you hear that? By the time he's here, his teammates have already made up. They've made the mess even worse. He's trying to follow, and guess what? It goes back to him, and he has to run again. But I've actually preferred if he just let his teammate deal with the consequences of his actions. Because here we go. So now another thing is that he stops. He could have committed and gone towards him, but that would have. Well, how many players would that be? Like 3, 2? I don't know. He passes it over. And as we've seen, still no one at the team. No one from this team has decided maybe we need to defend this particular area. No one has pushed up, under no pressure whatsoever. Picks a corner. Lovely goal. Because one player managed to outsmart two. Or managed to get past two. It's weird. Anywho, let's head on to the next chance. Somewhere here. Alright, so this is a counter attack. How many players are in the opposition box? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's probably decent cover. Still, there should have been someone near where he was. By that, I mean, as you're speaking, the ball should have been someone just a bit closer to deal with that, not all the way on the halfway line. He plays it forward. Alright, so now it's defense versus attack. He's alright. He's forcing him one way or telling him to go here. He's not forcing him inside. The attacker is speeding up. He should be reading this even more. He should be. Takes a long drag. And then he puts his arm out so that he can avoid any disturbance before he takes a shot. Great goal. In his case, you could say he forced him out wide, but I do feel he could have read that a bit quicker. Really could have. Next goal of the match. Yeah. He plays it. This is a simple ball in between two defenders, high line, little pressure. And I wonder why he's not moving forward. Sorry, not moving towards the person that has the ball. It's one of those, if he just immediately started going there, because he would have gone to cover him there, it would have really worked. Could have helped prevent whatever this emanated to. And the player once again runs in between two defenders. And he's gone further away than he was. I don't know. Sometimes deal with what's closest to you. Don't go far and say, I'll get a block, because that block will not come sometimes. And it actually he goes way, way, way back. That run dragged people, and this smart finish for me really is. Really, really is. Because the goal scorer comes from somewhere here, and no one is near him whatsoever. He has a free run in the box. No one is near him, and he finds it well. It's one of those goals, you're frustrated that it goes in, but then you realize, I mean, what more could I have done? Nothing. Ball is in the air. Who wins it? He does. And then, uncontested, again. Wait. Did he just... Oh, my goodness, I keep forgetting who's the attacking and defending team. My memory has been bad. He passed? Nah. Funny enough, Lewis Dunk also made a similar mistake, but his was much more worse. I don't know. Whatever you do, make sure it has power. Make sure it has power. Weak header. Takes a touch. Gets past him, and I like his finish here. He just taps it in. Keeper is frustrated. I think he knows he can do better. But gets himself composed. That's lovely. That's a lovely finish. Otherwise, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. And not much to say about this match except goals galore. Peace.